Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 5-9. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter. That's Durham's online community paper, which you can check out at 𝗕𝗏𝗟𝗏.com. That was Bull City Hangout. I tell you what's happening today in Durham, and I do invite you to click on the link that's on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page. So go to that page and click on the link. I'll bring you on right after I do the weather, and you can promote yourself, talk about your special events, or just say hello. I would love that. I would also love it if you would share this out so that more people here in Durham can find out what is happening. So let's start with the word page, the government and nonprofit page, where there's lots of great programs and services being offered by local nonprofits, and also by the state, the county, the city. Just go up and down the page and see what pertains to you and sign up. Okay, now I've been watching a lot of storm chasers lately. It is, after all, the beginning of, well, it's not summer yet, but it's spring, summer, the weather's changing. There's a lot of tornadoes and whatnot. Actually, even North Carolina had one. I think it was like Southwest North Carolina. I was watching that last night live on YouTube. So why don't you go ahead? Let me scroll down. Durham County has something that you can sign up for. Let me find it real quick. Okay, it is the Durham County Emergency Management. You can sign up. You can register for Alert Durham. So basically, you can get notifications about severe weather, unexpected road closures, whether it's related to weather or not, or accidents or whatever, missing persons, building evacuation, neighborhood evacuations for whatever reason. So go ahead and sign up for this. Of course, it's a free service, and you can sign up in such a way that you can receive notifications in the order that you want it. For example, you can say, I want to be texted first, and then whoa, I accidentally hit my laptop. Let me move it back in place. So you can set it up so that, for example, you can ask for them to text you first and then send you notification on your mobile phone, for example. So you can get notifications on your phone, text, cell phone, regular phone, whatever you call it. What's it called? Landline phone. So definitely sign up for that. Also, if you subscribe to a call blocking system that's related to like AT&T, Verizon, etc., you can have the number added to your approved caller list so you can get those notifications. Also, you can set it up so that when you go to sleep, you won't get the notifications will be silenced so that you're not awakened every time there's something happening. A lot of us want to know what's happening even if we're sleeping, so it's up to you. So go ahead, go to 𝗕𝗏𝗟𝗏.com, scroll down or click on the word page, look for Durham County Emergency Management, and then go ahead and register for the Alert Durham free program. All righty. The Durham County libraries are all open until 6 tonight, and then they reopen tomorrow at 9:30, and Bragtown reopens at 10 tomorrow. Let's see what's happening at the Durham Tech Small Business Center for entrepreneurs. If you want to improve your new business, or even if you've been in business for years, they have all these classes. They're all free. Some are in person, some are online. Really great classes. So tomorrow, there's going to be an in-person class at the Durham Tech Small Business Center, 701 West Main Street, second floor. It's in the Chesterfield building, the building with the big sign. So tomorrow from 11 until 12:30, there's going to be a free class, Power Your Brand with Digital Strategies, Email Elevation, and Social Surge. So that's tomorrow. And just know that there's free parking for up to 2 hours. You can go behind the building. And if those spots are taken, then Peabody Street just south of the building, and also across the street, across, what is the street? Mangum, I think it is. So, excuse me. So they have up to 2 hours free parking, I think for at least 3 blocks on Peabody, if I'm not mistaken. So definitely check that out and time it in such a way that you get the 2 hours free parking, because the class is an hour and a half. So try to time it in such a way that you can have enough time after you leave the class to get to your car in time. Okay, let's talk about some online classes that you can take today, totally free, offered across the state by various community colleges. So here's one. From 6 until 8, mastering long form content for YouTube. I need to watch that one. Okay, so that sounds like a real good one. So definitely learn how to use YouTube for your business. Okay, here's another one. 6 until 8, get your business online with Google. Another good one. And here's one more. 6:30 to 7:30, the treasure hunt, finding the funds for your small business. 3 great classes. You make the choice. If I were to make the choice, I think I'd go into the YouTube. I think I would definitely do the YouTube. But anyway, let me continue. You make your choice for yourself. Let's go to the health page. Got your COVID numbers if you're interested. And let's see. Let's talk about 𝗕𝗓𝗓 real quick. So NAMI, N-A-M-I, that stands for the National Alliance on Mental Illness. So 𝗕𝗓𝗓, the local chapter, they have an online meeting. It's called the Stress and Anxiety Support Group for African Americans. This is where Black folks get together on Thursdays from 7 until 9 and talk about stuff that's bothering you, stuff you need some help with, get some resources. It's a directed conversation. Someone for 𝗕𝗓𝗓, of course, is there directing the conversation and helping people get their resources together so they can get the help that they need for whatever it is that's bothering them. It's a really great meeting, and what is discussed in the meeting stays in the meeting. You don't have to worry about that. So again, it's free, it's online, and it's from 7 until 9 on Thursdays. That means today. Oh, wait a minute. Let me go back to the word page, because I just said it's Thursday. That reminded me. 𝗕𝗓𝗓 meets today. Let me find that. I forgot to add that to my calendar, to my notes rather. Let me scroll down to that real quick. Here it is. Okay, 𝗕𝗓𝗓. Okay, so relatives and friends of people with addictions, they're invited to attend their own 12-step program so they can figure out ways to help their loved one who is, addicted to whatever. So 𝗕𝗓𝗓 meetings are held every Thursday from 5 until 6 at Ebenezer Missionary Baptist Church, which is at 2200 South Alston Avenue. Okay, now let's go back to the health page, to your health. See, now where was I? Okay, I was talking about 𝗕𝗓𝗓. Okay, the American Dance Festival is next. So the American Dance, let me find it. Here it is. The American Dance Festival, they're very kind. They have come together or come up with some free programming for people with Parkinson's and also their care partners. So with today being Thursday, they're going to have PWR Moves, Parkinson's Wellness Recovery. That's going to be today, 2 until 3:15 at their studio. It's called the ADF Scripps Studios, 721 Broad Street, right down the street from Whole Foods, and in fact, like it's closer to the music store, High Strung. It's closer to High Strung, and it's on Broad Street. So from 2 until 3:15, that's today. I have a phone number, so you can call, ask whatever questions you have to ask. And then tomorrow, just to let you know, in case you can't make it today, tomorrow you can actually attend a virtual dance class for Parkinson's. That's going to be tomorrow from 11 until 12:15, and that also is free. Okay, and now let's see what blood drives are being held. You can help save lives by donating blood. So the American Red Cross, they're having a blood drive today at the Coal Mill Road, Church of Christ, 1617 Coal Mill Road. They just opened up, they just started, and they will be there until 5 this afternoon. Now, tomorrow they will be at these streets at South Point, and they'll be there tomorrow from noon until 6. I think Blood Connection is also having a blood drive. Yes, they're at Sprouts, 105 West Highway 54. They're already there, and they will be there until 1:30. And then they'll have another blood drive on Saturday. I'll tell you about that tomorrow. Okay, let's go to the Health Events page. Let's go to the top of the page. Click on the big blue button. And we'll go to the support group page, which is called Health Events. And let's see. Oh, the Duke Dementia Evening Care Partner Support Group. They'll be meeting today from 6:30 until 8. It's virtual. It's run by Duke. And basically, it's for people who are caring for someone with Alzheimer's or dementia. Get some tips, references, resources, etc. You can share some of your tips. Maybe you're being successful with your loved one, whoever you're caring for. You can share a tip. I have a tip for you. I actually moved here to care for my aunt, R.I.P. Aunt Mamie. I should say TT. We called her TT. So anyway, so my tip is this. So she was used to living by herself, and then I moved in with her, about 20 years ago. And so she wasn't used to my being there. And I was afraid that if I walked into her room to wake her up in the morning, I'd scare her to death. So I would enter her room humming something like Satin Doll or, something like Duke Ellington or Count Basie or whatever. And then sometimes she would lie there, she'd hear me and she'd hum along. And then she'd wake up real pleasantly. I know sometimes when you wake up someone with dementia or Alzheimer's, sometimes they're not very happy about it. So that's my tip. Wake them up by softly humming while you're walking into their room, and then maybe they'll wake up in a real pleasant mood. That's my tip. So that's the meeting. That's going to be tonight from 6:30 until 8. And let's see, that's it. Okay, let's now go to the Senior Scope page, and let's see what's happening at the Drum Center for Senior Life, 406 Rigsby Avenue. Free membership, free parking, free activities. They've got a workout room. They've got a theater. They've got a cafe. It's just almost too much. So let's see. Today's Thursday. So let's see what's happening this afternoon. African drumming. Okay, that's going to be from 12:30 until 1:30 in the exercise room. You do have to bring your own drum. I have sometimes gone to the Drum Center for Senior Life on a Thursday, and I see people walking around with their congas and whatnot. So if you have a drum, you can take a lesson. Now, the class is from 12:30 until 1:30. And the Arthritis Foundation, they have an exercise program. So it's from 2:15 until 3:15 in the exercise room. You do have to register for that, extension 110. Call 919-688-8247 real quick, extension 110. Later this afternoon, they're going to have playing with music from 3 until 4:30. You don't have to register for that. Just bring your musical instrument. If you happen to play piano, don't drag your piano down the street. They have one at the center right by the elevator. So this is from 3 until 4:30, and everybody will play music together. Bring your flute, your guitar, your dulcimer, your timpani, whatever you want to bring, and that should be lots and lots of fun. Now, tomorrow, the DCSL singers, they're going to be meeting in the theater from 9 until 10, and if you're not the greatest singer in the world, they don't care. If you love to sing, join them. So it's going to be tomorrow, 9 o'clock, and it's going to be in the theater. Okay, Open Studio is from 9 until 12:30 in the art studio. And basically, it sounds like you can just go and do some art. That's what it sounds like. Here's another one, Total Body Workout, 10 until 11. Ping Pong, 10 until noon. Friday Matinee, they play free movies, and they give away free popcorn. So tomorrow's movie is The Beautiful Game. That's what Brazilians call soccer. I wonder if it's about soccer. Let me know, because I don't know. So The Beautiful Game, that's tomorrow, 12:30. And that starts at 12:30. They give away popcorn. I don't know, because I know you're going to get thirsty if you're eating popcorn. I guess it's okay to bring a drink. Probably not alcoholic, but I guess it's okay if you bring a drink. Okay, let's look at the special events. Let me scroll down. So today is what? Today's the 9th. Let's see. Oh, tomorrow they're going to have an improv theater show. Wow. So it says Seesaw Projects collaborate with local improv artists to share interesting stories. And it's also going to be live streamed on their Facebook page. Wow, that's cool. So that's going to be tomorrow from 10:30 until 11 in the theater. Oh, just to let you know, on Monday, from 12:30 until 1:30, just letting you know in advance, okay? So on Monday, they're going to have a special presentation by certified housing professional Tracy Drakeford-Pierce. She's going to have a special presentation on decluttering. Boy, do I need that. So it's going to be Monday from 12:30 until 1:30. It's free, but they do want you to register. So call and register at extension 110. Okay. Oh, while I'm at it, okay. Let me just tell you the Mother's Day luncheon. Okay, that's going to be on Monday also from 2 until 4. They want you to wear your favorite fancy hat, and they're going to have a light lunch. You do have to register for that as well. Extension 110. Okay, let us now go to the Let's Go page, the calendar of events page, and let's see what's happening here in the Bull City. Let me scroll down to May 9. I can't believe it's May already. This is so wild. Okay, now Catholic Charities, they're running the Durham Community Food Pantry in the Lakewood Shopping Center. As long as you get in the door by 1, you can talk to a social worker, get some groceries, let them know if if your family has restrictions like pork or whatever. Also let them know if you need diapers, because they have pull-ups, newborn to toddler, the big ones for adults. So if you're caring for someone with Alzheimer's, whatever, you could probably use those diapers. Also, let them know if you need anything else. People are always donating clothing and shoes and whatnot. I saw them giving away just crazy stuff. I mean, just whatever. Let them know what you need. Maybe you need dishes. I don't know. They're always being donated something. You never know what they have out back. So you can stop by today. Just get in the door by 1, because at 1 o'clock, they lock the door. I mean, right there at 1, boom, it's closed, and they do have to turn people away. Okay, let's see. Boxyard RTP, they are featuring blues singer-songwriter Misty Mayhem. I love that name. So she is performing right now in the Taking Back Thursday live concert series from noon until 2. So she's already started. Boxyard RTP is an outdoor venue. They do have, it's covered, so if it rains, you're okay. It's on 900 Park Offices Drive, right off of Highway 54. Can't miss it. New Visions of Africa restaurant, they're giving away free meals from 3 until 6 to people in need. They're at 1306 Fayetteville Street, right next door to the W.D. Hill Recreation Center, served by the 5 and the 5K bus. It's Thursday. That means High Wire Brewing Durham. They're having their mini pop-up market from 6 until 8. This is where they choose a local arts and crafts vendor. They set up shop. You get to walk around, enjoy looking at their art. You can make a purchase if you like, no pressure. But this is something they love to do on Thursdays. And if you'd like to be considered for a future pop-up market, I've got the link right there so you can fill out the form and let them know you're interested. The Fleet Feet Pony Run, that is starting at 6:15. So try to get there a little bit before, 6:15 to 8:30. Everybody's going to meet over at Pony Source Brewing on Hood Street. And you start there and you end there. So you can choose to run either 3 miles or 5 miles. It's all up to you. Run at your own pace. It's a free event and nobody will be left behind. Let's see. The Triangle Turtles and Hares running group, they're also going to be running tonight. Their Thursday evening run starts at 6:30. Try to get there a little bit before. So they'll be running from 6:30 to around 9:30 tonight. Everybody's going to meet over by Tomato Jake's in the parking lot, by Tomato Jake's over there by the Target, streets at South, actually south of streets at South Point on Renaissance Parkway. So it's from approximately 6:30 to 9:30. All paces are welcome. Trumpeter Al Strong, he's leading the Summer Jazz Jam at Missy Lane's Assembly Room, the new spot, 310 East Main Street, downtown, featuring the Krishan Darby Trio with Darby on drums, Jason Fuhrman on bass, and Ryan Hassler on piano. I guess he's back. I know he went somewhere. Ryan Hassler, he's a great pianist. I think he went to Europe or somewhere for a few years, but he's back apparently. Okay. Admission is $10. It's free for members of Missy Lane's Assembly Room. I'm very careful. You might wonder, why am I saying it like that? I want you to know that it's Missy Lane and not Miss Elaine. So there you go. So again, it starts at 7. Admission is 10, free for members. And I've got the link so you can get more information and tickets. DJ 𝗕𝗓𝗟𝗟, he will be hosting 𝗕𝗓𝗟𝗟. I shouldn't say he because I'm not sure. I have not met this person. But DJ 𝗕𝗓𝗟𝗟 will be hosting 𝗕𝗓𝗟𝗟 Thursdays. And 𝗕𝗓𝗟𝗟 is, some people call it African EDM, electronic dance music. I don't know. It's more mellow than that. And it's not like, it doesn't have the hard driving beat. It's mellow. It's cool. I love it. It's got beautiful chords, nice melodies. Anyway, if you don't know what 𝗕𝗓𝗟𝗟 is, check it out. It's going to be at the Congress Bar and Cafe, 471 South Driver Street, practically right next to the railroad tracks on, right off of Pettigrew. So it's going to be this evening from 8 until midnight, free admission. But of course, it is a bar and cafe, so they would like for you to order something. So what I say here is that to American ears, 𝗕𝗓𝗟𝗟𝗟 might sound like funky, smooth jazz and African flavored smooth house. That's the best way I could describe it. But anyway, free admission. I think you're going to love it. So that's going to be tonight. Now, tomorrow, Line Dancing with Jitterbug is at the IR Home Senior, also known as Campus Hills Recreation Center, 2000 South Alston Avenue from 9 until 10. Admission is $4, and you get to do all the different line dances. Counterculture Coffee is going to have tasting at 10 tomorrow from 10 until 11, where it's a free event. If you love coffee, you want to start the day off with some caffeine, you can sample the different flavors. Counterculture Coffee, by the way, their coffee's at various coffee houses, so you might have already tasted their coffee. Anyway, you get to sample the different flavors, talk about coffee, hang out. Free event, and that is tomorrow at 812 Mallard Avenue. Salvation Army of Durham, which is at 909 Liberty Street, they're going to have Free Food Friday tomorrow from 10, I'm going to say until noon, but usually it's while supplies last. Depends on how many people are in need, and there's still lots. So they have food, meats, drinks, snacks, sometimes hygiene items, sometimes even pet food. If you have a strong bag, like one of these, let me grab this. If you have like a strong bag like this, bring it. And that would really help them out, because you never know how many bags they're going to have, and you'd hate for them to run out right when they get to you. So try to bring a strong bag, if you happen to have one. Oh, and if you want to volunteer, give them a call. Got the phone number right there. Let's see. And last but not, two more things. The Elizabeth Street United Methodist Church, they're hosting an all recovery support group meeting. So anyone who's in an addiction abatement program, a recovery program, they give you encouragement. And if you need that extra encouragement, hey, stop by and get it. So it's going to be at Elizabeth Street, UMC, 1209 North Elizabeth Street, starting at noon tomorrow. One more thing, the Glass Jug Beer Lab. This is the one downtown now. They're going to be hosting the Friday Co-working and Networking Social. Interesting concept where freelancers, entrepreneurs, and remote workers are invited to spend the last few hours of the week working at the Glass Jug. I guess they have desks and whatnot. So basically, you know, a lot of people who are freelancers and entrepreneurs and whatnot, they work like me in their kitchens and in solitude. That can be depressing, sometimes not ever being around people. So you're invited to work among other people in your same situation. So basically, you'll be working. It's all up to you what you plan to do, but you'll be at your desk or whatever from noon until 4. And then you get to network and enjoy a beverage from 4 until 5. So you get to meet other people who are freelancers. Maybe you end up doing business together or collaborating in projects. You never know who you're going to meet. So that's going to be tomorrow. I love the concept. I really do. Because after all, if you watch a lot of YouTube videos like I do, apparently we're in the middle of a huge loneliness epidemic. So, and it's not, I mean, I've fallen prey to it myself. I'm going to admit it. It's rough sometimes being alone every single day. So anyway, check it out. That's going to be tomorrow from noon until 5. Their address, by the way, is 545 Foster Street. There you go. Now, let's look at the weather. Let me put my iPad down, grab my phone. Let's see what the weather is. It's definitely not like it was yesterday. Yeah, it's only 78 right now. I can definitely tell it's different. So 78 is going up to 82, which is like perfection. So the sun is out right now. I guess it's not going to rain. It looks like it's not going to rain today. Okay, but it will be cloudy. So after the sun darts back in, we're going to have a cloudy afternoon, and it looks like the sun will peek out right before sunset. It'll make an appearance right before sunset, and sunset is at 8:10, by the way. Now tomorrow, wow, it's only going up to 78. That's also perfection. I have no problem with that. 78 degrees tomorrow. It will be partly sunny, so that's great. Just while I'm at it, let me tell you what we're getting for the weekend. So Saturday, 71 and partly sunny. Okay, that's a little cool. Sunday, 74 and sunny. Now it looks like next week we're going to get some rain, and it'll be 70s all next week. Ooh, and I hope it doesn't rain on Wednesday, because that's the adult recess day with Durham Parks and Recreation downtown at CCB Plaza, where I'm supposed to be playing happy music. Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully we will not be rained out. All righty, that is it for today's show. If you could share this out, I would really appreciate it. I hope you have a beautiful day. Enjoy a nice walk, and I'll see you tomorrow at noon for Bull City Hangout. Ciao for now.